Stop! Look! Listen! Think!
Good morning! This week's assembly is all about road safety. Road Safety Week is the UK's biggest road safety event and it happens every year. Road Safety Week 2020 took place last week, 16th to the 22nd of November, and it was all about why speed matters for people to be able to make safe, healthy journeys. We're going to look at how we can all stay safe when on the road or near it. We're also reminding grown-ups this year that there is no need to speed when they are driving. We're going to start off by thinking about this question. When is speed a good thing? I bet you had some great ideas. Did anybody think of these? Running fast when you want to win a race. Getting something to eat quickly when you're feeling really hungry. Broadband speed, great for communicating, watching TV, gaming, and lots of other things.
Together, we're investing in super-fast broadband. Now we can achieve even more. Welcome to the super-fast nation.
All of these are really good examples of when speed is good, but sometimes speed can be very dangerous. This is especially true when traffic moves too fast on roads. Most of the time, people move about without being hurt by traffic, but sometimes traffic hurts people. Traffic can be so fast it's difficult to see it coming and difficult to get out of its way. When a vehicle crashes into people walking or cycling, it hits people very hard, or even runs them over. If a car hits another car, it can hurt the people inside the cars. It isn't a very nice fact, but every day some people can be badly hurt or even killed in road accidents. An elephant cheetah made out of metal. I want you to think about an elephant. An elephant weighs about the same amount as a car, about 2 tons. Trucks and buses weigh even more as they are much, much bigger. Now, think about a cheetah. A cheetah is the fastest animal on land and can run at nearly 70 miles an hour. Cars can travel faster than this.
Cheetahs can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds, rivaling the fastest sports car.
Now, imagine an animal that is as large as an elephant, made out of hard metal, moving as fast as a cheetah and hurtling towards you. It's not a nice thought, is it? But this is what it can be like to be hit by a car. Even when cars move very slowly, they can easily crush a person under their weight. What might you call this animal? I might call it a cheetah car, but that's just me.
Stop! Look! Listen! Think!
One reason that people get hurt on roads is because cars and other vehicles often travel too fast. The faster a driver is going, the more time they need to stop if something happens in front of them, and the harder they will find it if a crash occurs. Here's Maddie Moat with some help from Churchill Gardens Primary Academy to tell us more about why speed matters.
Hi, I'm Maddie and today I'm going on a journey. It's one I haven't been on in quite a few years because today I'm going back to school. Walking to school is great, isn't it? It's a fun way to hang out with your friends and moving around helps keep your body healthy. But it's important that our journey to school is safe. The pupils at this school are really well informed about road safety and they're going to share some of the things they've learned with us. Guys, take it away.
When we are kids, our journeys look a bit different to what grown-ups see, but grown-ups don't always realise this.
We see things a bit differently. We tend to concentrate on what's right in front of us.
And we don't always pay attention to the detail around the edges in the way that a grown-up might.
Our bodies are still growing, so we're not always tall enough to see the same thing as grown-ups can see. Because of the way our brains are developing, we find it much harder to tell how fast a car is travelling when it's coming towards us. And we sometimes find it difficult to concentrate on more than one thing at once. But that's just like a lot of grown-ups.
Fast traffic is dangerous. Cars are heavy and hard. A car travelling at any speed can hit and hurt someone, but the faster it's travelling, the harder it will hit, and the more damage that will do. That's because of the kinetic energy in a moving car. Kinetic energy is the energy of movement, and the faster something moves, the more kinetic energy it has. All of these moving things have kinetic energy. And the faster a car is travelling, the further it will take to stop. It's the same for us if we're running really fast. To show you, we've set up a kind of race. Okay, ready, steady, go! When we decide we want to stop, our brain has to send a message to our legs to tell them to stop moving. And even when our legs stop, it sometimes takes a little while for the rest of our body to stop moving. The point is, the faster we're moving, the harder it is for us to stop moving. And it's the same for cars. Come on! One of the reasons fast cars are so dangerous is that they can't stop quickly. So if a driver sees a danger in the road, they can't stop straight away because first the driver's eyes have to send a message to the driver's brain, which will tell the driver's foot to push down onto the brake pedals. And then the brake pedals will press onto the spinning wheels, which will gradually start to slow down until eventually those spinning wheels will come to a stop. While all of that thinking, reacting and braking is happening, the car is still moving. The distance a car travels from when the driver first spots a danger to when the car actually comes to a stop is called the car's stopping distance. Let's have a closer look at stopping distances. A car travelling at 30 miles per hour will take 23 metres to stop. That's all the way from here to here. And a car travelling at only 20 miles per hour takes just 12 metres to stop. That's about half the distance of a car travelling at 30 miles per hour. And this is why it's so important for cars to drive slowly around where people live. We need footpaths, cycle paths and safe places to cross to keep children safe from traffic. Traffic creates dirty smoke in the air that can make us ill. It gets into our lungs and affects our breathing. We've had a really fun day learning about road safety. First, we learned that children don't always see the same way as adults. Then we learned that fast traffic is dangerous, and the faster a car is travelling, the further it will take to stop. But what do you guys want grown-ups to do to keep you safe near roads?
We want slow traffic.
We want footpaths.
We want safe places to cross.
We want cycle paths. We want less traffic. We want safe places to play. We want clean air to breathe.
We want grown-ups to walk to school with us.
Well, there you go. A huge thank you to this lot, and thank you guys for watching. Bye!
Bye!
Right, who's walking home?
Thanks, Maddie. How safe do you feel near roads? What's the traffic like around where you live? Do you feel safe walking or cycling to school or around where you live? Think about this question. When you walk to school, do you walk side by side with an adult or do you run on ahead? Fast traffic. Does fast traffic make you feel frightened or worried? Think about how fast traffic is noisy, smelly, and how it makes it dangerous for people to walk and cycle. How many of you know the speed limit on the road outside our school? Do you think this is a safe speed for cars to travel near a school? Children and teachers, do you know the speed limit outside our school? The answer is... Around our school is a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. Here's a video from Think, the Government Road Safety Association, about how kids should know best when it comes to keeping safe when near the road.
Instructions. Choose a costume and practice crossing the road safely. What's this? Instructions. Teach each other how to stop, look, listen and think. When you're crossing the road, stop, stop, look, listen, and think. Stop.
It might be, if you're a bit older, that you're beginning to think about walking to or from school on your own. Here's a video from some children talking about their first journeys without an adult. Let's see what they have to say.
When I go to secondary school, I've already planned my journey and I'm going to take the bus.
The first journey I want to go on is going to secondary school by myself.
For my first journey, I would like to go to the shops to buy a milkshake.
Go shopping.
Do you like going shopping?
Yeah, but I'd rather go buy some milkshake. My first journey is to go home by myself from school, and I'll feel very grown up.
I agree with that because you'll be very responsible for yourself.
First journeys I used to take by myself was, well, first to school, then to shops, and then to friends' houses, and then to families' houses.
Going to the park, going to school, and going to the cinemas, going to the shops and places like that.
I feel more independent now. Me and my friends are able to go on buses by ourselves.
So when I first started taking myself places, I was kind of nervous and scared because normally I've had my mum that's being overprotective.
So me and my friends were crossing the road, and then they crossed the road when it was still red man, and I screamed at them because it was really unsafe for them to do that. And then I had to wait for the green man to come, and then when I got to the other side of the road, I told them they shouldn't do it again, and they said sorry.
How do you say
When I ride my bike, I make sure I wear like bright clothes so I can be seen and I don't get hit. And you have to wear helmets, and it also looks really cool.
I know that before I go to secondary school on my bike, I need to do my bikeability training so that I'll be safe on the road.
There's usually a shortcut to get to school, however, but that way is kind of dangerous, so I take the long way and cross the zebra crossing, and it takes me straight to school.
I've planned my journey to secondary school, and I'm going to be taking a bus. And the way I've planned it is I've talked with my family so I can be safe.
The advice that I'd give for someone that's taken their own journey for the first time, I'd just say to stay calm, make sure you're safe, and don't do anything that you wouldn't do with your parents.
Where does this go?
What you should do before you cross the road is press the button and wait until the green man shows up.
We know that at the Pelican Crossing, we need to wait for the green man and check the traffic before we cross.
If I went to the park with my brother to play football, I would hold the ball under my arm and won't bounce it into the road.
I love listening to music, but I know I have to take out my headphones near the road.
It's good when you're on a journey before you cross the road to stop, look, listen and think. When me and my friends go out by ourselves, we always look out for each other, so none of us get hurt.
Adults have a responsibility too. They need to make sure that younger children are safe when they're taking them to school, making sure they're close and concentrating on what's going on around them. Not walking by the road while looking at their mobile phones or walking on the street with headphones on. Drivers need to make sure that they stick to the speed limits. You might have an older brother or sister who is old enough to drive now. Sometimes it's young adults this age who think it's okay to speed. It's not. Here's a film which takes a funny look at how other people around them see drivers who speed.
If you knew how we saw you, you'd act your age.
Stop. Look. Listen. Think.
So, what have we learned? For our younger children, we've learnt that they should always hold hands with a grown-up when walking near roads. They should use safe footpaths away from traffic and always cross roads at safe places with a grown-up. For older children, we've learnt that we all share a responsibility to use roads safely, and this includes people who walk, scoot and ride, as well as people who drive. Children can talk to their parents or carers, or older brothers and sisters, and remind them to drive at safe speeds, especially in areas where people live, work and play.
Stop! Look! Listen! Think! Stop! Look! Listen! Think! Stop! Look! Listen! Think! Stop! Look! Listen! Think!
I'll leave you with a few of the Think Government Association's Hedgehog Families adverts from back in the 1990s. The Think Association has been working to keep children and adults safe on the roads for more than 75 years. Have a great week, everyone, and remember, stop, look, listen and think. Stay safe.
You know your own street and everyone you meet. You know which dogs bark, the best way to the park. It's your neighbourhood, that's where you feel good. Though you know the road well, still you never can tell. You've got to be wise, you could be surprised. On the roads they're home, stop, think, then go. Woo 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 woo. Woo 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 woo.
Take care out on the street. Use your head and then your feet. Don't run out like a fool. Take your time and play it cool. If you don't stay alert, you could end up getting hurt. You gotta stop and think, then you'll be king of the road. King of the road. But you can tell by the way I cross the road that I've learned all my green cross codes. I find a place where you can see, and then you can cross easily. And now it's alright, it's okay. Make sure you have looked both ways, and when it's clear, nothing's to fear. When you use your eyes and ears, whether it's the country or whether it's the city, you're staying alive, staying alive. Whenever you're across, and just stop, look and listen, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 staying alive.
If you think you're going to have trouble turning right at a busy junction, be safe.
Always use the green cross code, because I won't be there when you cross the road.
When you're ready to cross, don't stand too close to the edge of the road.
Take it from me. Be smart, be safe.